Can't see my bears. Okay. As long as you can see the main costume, that's fine. So, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of start over. I'm streaming Trigger. I had really bad internet connection where I used to live. So, like, a good bit of it kind of got cut out. And I'm gonna fix that. Didn't save any of the videos because I was an idiot and didn't know the archive does not save them forever. So we are going to start this back over. Go in English. Okay. Let's go with that. And that. Because I'm a baby. And I always doubt myself whenever I play games. Anyways, so I explained this the last time, but I'm gonna go ahead and explain it now. I'm so used to watching the anime, so I'm used to calling a lot of them by their last names, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not gonna call them by their first names, except for like a very few. Like for some reason I started calling Naegi, but everybody else I'm so used to the last names, except for Junko. But that's because I love her. I don't know. I just like her name. Also, I'm a huge fan of the art style in this. Like, I know I talk about that a lot, but the art style is so great. I've always liked like the colors and the contrast and everything, but even just the way they do their animations is pretty nice. It's kind of simplistic, but not. That's exactly how it works. I love how a skeleton is even frowning. Oop, look. There he is. Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. I can't say that for the life of me. Okay. The massive high school towers all over the Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you that for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with ultimate students was me.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
Oh, Naegi is his last name. Oh, wow. I can't believe you forgot that. Wow. I look really dumb. As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, or even personality. I was really down on myself. Same. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or mutant or whatever. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was, or my favorite movie or TV show, they'd all just be whatever's most popular at that particular moment. So he's a sheep. Okay. Even among the average, I'm completely average, so I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary, but still. He really is like dead set on being ordinary and average. Here I am, standing in front of anything but ordinary Hope's Peak Academy. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. I've got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. Hope's Peak only invites those students who are the truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic that the threads online are dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. Sorry, I'm also reading the background. So to prepare, I looked up some of those threads, and all I saw was talk about ultimate students who are way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I swear though, that girl on the right looks like one of the girls on the cover of Ultra Despair Girls, like Maggie's sister. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the national high school champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. Okay. She's so pretty. I have the boots too, but I never wear those because they hurt like hell. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too. The scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator, the ultimate gambler, the ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. Felt like a tame little house cat who had wandered into a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all these ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. Excuse me for any mess-ups I make, because sometimes my brain tends to move faster than my mouth can. But then, what about the other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they just be average students like me, without any talent or anything? No. It's not how it works. The thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality, but beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. We've recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. But then, actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost, like I didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I just can't stand here in front of the gate forever. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. The meeting isn't still for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. Gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. And I took my first step towards the main hall. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over in the corner. It says 7:10 a.m. Why does he show up so early? I was lucky to even make it 10 minutes early to school. I slept as long as I possibly could. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. It makes sense nobody else would be here yet. I was so wound up, I got here way too early. I have plenty of time before the meeting. Sorry, I guess I mentioned sleep and now I'm sleeping. Just standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? This wig makes it really hard to keep this headset on. It'll help me kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope's Peak Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least that's what I was hoping for. I gotta stop slouching. I slouch a lot. What the? But the instant I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion, melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again. Everything went black. That's how it all began, and how life as I knew it came to an end. At that point, I should have realized the reason I was brought to Hope's Peak Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. Gee, I wonder whose idea that was. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and save. And like I said, I'm saving over the last one because I had really bad internet connection where I used to live. And I remember the last time I tried streaming this, like, I only got 10 minutes of video out of an hour and something of streaming. So I'm just gonna start over. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of the same boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Get my water. Oh no! It probably sounded lovely. Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. Firstly, we'd like to explain the basic controls. I'm not going to explain this. I already know the controls. I'm not going to read through it. If you want to play it, you can sit there and read through it, but they're pretty easy controls. That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool I must have left there. I'll have to clean that up later. Why don't you just do it now? You're right there. Hey, what's that on the desk? The next semester is about to start. Starting today, the school will be your entire world. What the hell? Is this someone's idea of a joke? Geez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It was just after 7 when I first got here. Has it really been almost an hour since then? Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have those just to keep weirdos from wandering in. What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where a window should be. But it looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over it. I can't say words. And if I were to knock on it... Yep, definitely metal. Thick too, very solid. Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? Okay, let's see what might have happened is... I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall, and then someone carried me here? If that's true, it must mean this is a classroom inside Hope's Peak. But then if that's true, that just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows, it's like a prison or something. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past meeting time. There might be other students there now. You can... Okay, I can believe that. I also just noticed that this classroom kind of has a giraffe pattern on it. It's kind of cool. I like to explore everything. There's TV. The school is funded by the national government, so I guess it's not weird to have TVs in here. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. Okay, I guess I can't look at that. And away we go! Yep. Geez, this hallway is kind of weird too. This is getting stranger by the second. I honestly have no